Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from November 7th through the 9th, 2025. This is for Taurus. Last shuffle coming out for Taurus. Let's see what's going on. Taurus, we have planning and action. We also have present power. This is telling me that over the weekend, you need to start taking some action on opportunities. The actions that you need to take is to be really honest about what you've been doing, what you've been creating, what you can create, what you know that you can do. I feel that you're going to be helped tremendously by Archangel Gabriel. Tremendously. Archangel Gabriel is a communicator, helps you to find the right words, helps people to find the right words around you to help you to understand what they're looking for, what's going on, what the opportunity is all about. I feel for many of you, it's important to be really, really honest, brutally honest, even, okay, especially in love, okay? When it comes to love, there's no such thing as like right or wrong. There's nothing wrong or right about the way that you're feeling. It's just an opportunity to understand, to learn, and to understand love better and to understand life better. And they want you to speak your truth. You're gonna there's luck surrounding truth. Luck. So you may tell your person, if you're in a connection, listen, this and that's going on. I'm almost getting the vibe of like there's an 80 song, we've lost that love and feeling kind of vibe. I'm feeling someone is saying that, Taurus, maybe they're like, what's going on? And you might have to just come straight out, but they want you to be calm, right? Use emeralds. Emeralds are like the stone, no matter the state of the stone, if it's in jewelry form or what have you, use this stone to help calm your mind, your body, and your soul, because that's going to be the change that's necessary, that you'll need to make, right? Because this may put you at unease, maybe nervous, maybe anger or something here. And you got to say, I believe in myself and my abilities. A lot of maybe why some of us don't speak up or speak out could be because we don't believe in our own selves, and we don't see the opportunity in the situation. All we see is maybe it's a loss. Some of you may be planning to take action, saying, I've got to do what's best for me, but I'm going to hurt a lot of people. I'm going to hurt this person. Um, and maybe you're more inclined to ask more questions or find out more about something, instead of just putting it all out there, being like, well, this is where I'm at, okay, period. And King of Wands, Strength, Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups with planning and action. It would be really, really important that your energy is centered more on focusing on what you want all the way through, and also the focus on what we don't want is on the other side of that, right? But the part that we don't want, it's about sacrificing that so we can get to what we want, because it's taking up space. What we don't want, what's not cool, what doesn't work for me, is taking up space for what does work for me, what is great, what is good for me, what I love, what I want. So they want you to consider being more self-focused. I feel that you're leveling up over the weekend also, and it just doesn't feel good to level up. A lot of it, like I said, requires a communication, right? Your present power at this point, Three of Swords and Three of Cups, is but the strength that you have in your arsenal is that you've been thinking about something for quite a while, and you probably thought of every option, every possibility in this situation. Like it could be this, it could be that, it could be that. And they're saying that that's a strength of yours. Your strength is that at this point, you saw how it could go well and you saw how it could go poorly, but they're asking you to be like to be enduring, but also more self-motivated and passionate about what you would prefer to see in your life. Not necessarily to tell someone, I would like it better if you were just nicer and this and the third, but they want you to speak your truth. I'm seeing Saturn placements. Angel number 555. It's about this is about trying to prepare you to handle the greater things in life, whatever it is. There's a why to everything, right? A lot of the why that I'm seeing that has been occurring in your space, especially as it pertains to other people and your relationships and such. The why is so that you can be pushed to believe in yourself. You be pushed to believe that you're unlimited, that what you can do is unlimited. There's no limits to what you can be and do, and you've got to trust in that magic within, right? Because that's the whole basis of magic. The magician can perform the magic because he believes in himself, and you know what I mean. So they want you to trust, and also to know that there's no right or wrong. You're not wrong for saying, look, I'm not feeling this. You're not wrong. It's important to be able to put it out there so that you, at least to some degree, you might be able to give this person a chance to step it up too. On another note, this doesn't have to be romantic at all, but this could be any person in your space that you're like, look, they need to step this up, and this isn't working for me. But if you don't say anything, you don't know whether, what it could be. It can only get worse, as there's ignorance in the space and no one knows what's going on. And I don't know, um, that you need to be so brutal or brutally honest. They want you to be calm when you speak it. So deserving is the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Someone's deserving, right? They want you to keep in mind that you deserve to feel like not to say like everything needs to be a luxury. Where is my gold plated toilet? Like, what's going on? But more so of saying you should feel privileged to live the life that you're living. No matter what the life is, it should feel like, say this is waking up in the morning, right? I should at least be greeted that, or I see a happiness that at least we're alive. We woke up and you're happy that I'm in your presence, kind of vibe, if that's a relationship vibe. But you're deserving of feeling confident about where you are and what you're doing. You also deserve, for many of you, to recognize, even in work or in any form, that you deserve to reap the fruits of your labor. You deserve to feel good about what you're putting out and what you're getting back from it. That's something that you got to remember. You deserve to see the results. You deserve feel to feel as privileged as you truly are. Does not necessarily mean we got to walk in with our chest, take our muscles, that we're hanging up in the closet and put them on and start muscling people around. And I know that's not the case with you at all. I'm just saying, uh, I'm trying to be careful about that, because you could tell someone you deserve to go in there and just tell them they need to step it up, and then they're the wrong one, like you're already wrong anyway. Now you telling somebody they need to step it up after you did all this wrong. And I don't think that you've done wrong. I feel that you deserve to have, like everyone does in life, regardless of what you've done, you still deserve to at least have a chance to redeem yourself, because that's what we've been given. We've been given chance after chance after chance, right? And so, and also the gift of free will, free agency. And so they're wanting you not to be dramatic. So the opposite of this would be what Emerald is there for, is to keep it from being a dramatic thing and a patronizing, egotistical thing, because of the Queen and King of Wands together. That sometimes could be the passion could really turn sour. It could turn into like, do you know who I am? Do you know where I've been? Hello, And so I don't see you being in that space, but they're telling you that some things need to change. But most of all, what needs to change is your confidence in yourself. It starts from self. Everything starts within. You know what I mean? The change that I'm seeing that you gotta uh, take in is just to be honest, right? Saturn is your truth. That's what it's representing, at least in this reading. And that you've got to be honest, but you also need to just believe in yourself. You should have confidence at this point. um your higher self is the Fool and Four of Wands. Your higher self wants you to push through something, to be excited or optimistic as you're pushing through something. So the calmness is going to help you to be able to say, well, the good thing is at least we know what the issue is, right? And we also know how I feel. I just want to know how you feel. Kind of, it's like it's important to be optimistic about whatever is going on over the weekend. Optimism starts from within. Higher self is about what's within, in your heart. In your heart of hearts, it looks like, I want freedom. I want to feel free to take action. I want the freedom to take action is looking more like this, right? What I'm seeing Spirit saying that you would want to focus the most on is like, I want to feel happy about where I am. Everything that I'm doing, I shouldn't come from a place of heavy laden legs and feeling down about every little thing. Like, I feel terrible about how I feel. I feel terrible about what I want. There's always some kind of like ball and chain attached to your actions and what you want to do and where you want to be. Your higher self is telling you should take leaps of faith towards opportunities that make you feel complete, make you feel like you're able to celebrate this. You're able to go, that was a good thing. I'm so happy I did that. Though they're saying you're unlimited, so there's no, some of this energy feels like someone feels very, very limited and what they can do. Like, they're not allowed to be happy, or they're not allowed to feel the way that they feel. Maybe you may feel even suppressed, like you're not allowed to express your emotions. And so Spirit's like, nah, it's time to speak your truth. If something isn't working for you, you need to tell them. They need to know. Someone needs to know. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. Those are the main signs. I'm also seeing Capricorn, Virgo, or another Taurus. So you could be an Aries Taurus cusp dealing with a Cancer Leo cusp. No, Leo Virgo cusp. Sorry about that. A Leo Virgo cusp. I'm seeing Pisces Aries cusp, Scorpio Sagittarius cusp, or Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.